Now, you guys know deep down inside I'm a vintage Louis Vuitton girl, but I want to introduce you to another brand, Bally from Switzerland, or some people pronounce it Bally, and this is fast becoming my second favorite brand to collect for vintage bags, and I'm going to show you why. So in today's video, I'm going to go through with you my newly acquired vintage Bally, or Bally, however you want to pronounce it, collection of handbags and SLGs, and I want to share with you why I love this brand so much in terms of the quality and condition of the vintage bags you can buy on the pre-loved market, still at a reasonable price. So starting with the SLGs, this is a vintage travel wallet made from coated canvas and also coated or treated leather. What I really love about this particular travel clutch and why I chose it is because of the way it's organized on the inside. So it has a latch here which you just push down and then it opens up. And check this out. Isn't this just gorgeous the way it's laid out on the inside? So it has all these organization tabs here and all these gold embossed labeling. Now, a lot of these categories are now outdated terms, but it doesn't mean you can't use the inherent organization in here. You can just rename the categories whatever you want. But it says luggage tag, currency, traveler's checks, passports, documents, and passenger tickets. And this is just a testament as to how well things were made in the past, that they actually used to organize it for you very nicely and neatly, so that this section here with the 4 organization tab, it is actually one compartment with these dividers inside as opposed to completely separate compartments, because the dividers are not attached to the side of the clutch, so you can sort of maneuver it around. However, this front part here is a separate compartment, and this zippered pocket is also another separate compartment. Being made of coated canvas, it is extremely durable. You can scratch it, you can get it wet, no fuss, no muss. At the moment, I am just using it as a display piece to organize some papers on my computer desk because I'm not traveling or I don't have any travel plans currently. Another nifty thing about this one is it has, look at this, a retractable wrist strap. So if you want to have a wrist strap, you pull it out, you use your wrist strap, there it is. And if you no longer want your wrist strap, it doesn't have to stay flopping around. You just push it back in to once where it came from and it completely retracts. How wonderful is that? How well thought out was that design? Things from that era, now I don't know exactly which era it's from. My guess is maybe the 70s or 80s, but I could be way off, but this is definitely more than 20 years old. But things were just so well thought out in terms of design back then. And I wish, and that is something that modern items seem to be lacking in terms of design. Another great thing about this is if you want to hack this into a crossbody bag, you can put a crossbody chain underneath the flap and you can use this retractable wrist strap to help secure it as well, and you can wear it like a little under the shoulder bag or a little crossbody bag as well if you wanted to do that. Love this piece. And this I was able to score for about $50 US, and it doesn't even have any corner wear. How great is that for that price in that condition? Wonderful prices for pre-loved Bally on the vintage market. Now onto my handbag. So I have 3 handbags I've collected so far, and mind you, I bought all of these pieces within the space of 1 month. So I went a little bit crazy collecting vintage Bally because once I got something, I fell in love with the brand and I just kept buying. And that's when you know you really like something. So this was a vintage bag that I bought in grade A condition. Yes, grade A. I usually don't buy grade A because the price is a little bit too high sometimes, but I was able to get grade A for this one. And this one is a brown pebbled leather with some black smooth leather here with gold hardware, mostly gold hardware, but on the clasp is a mix of gold and silver. Now there's a bit of branding here with the B, but for the most part, this is a low-key, under-the-radar bag, completely quite luxury. No one would know what brand this is from. What I love about this bag is it has an adjustable strap, so you can wear it as a short shoulder bag or a long shoulder bag / crossbody. I just wear things crossbody. I'm a crossbody girl. Put down in the comment section if you're like me and you're a crossbody girl, and if you're not a crossbody girl, put down what you are. Like, are you a handheld girl? Are you a long shoulder girl? Are you an under the shoulder girl? Let me know what you are. So this has feet. I love bags that have feet, and I love a bag that can stand up on its own, and that's what this bag can do. You put it on the table, it just stands up, it doesn't flop over at all. The base, the corners here are pretty structured, but here it's a little bit soft still, but it's got enough structure to hold itself up. To open the bag, there is a little push lock mechanism here. You just push up where the B is, and that just unlatches. And now you have these wonderful 3 compartments, 1, 2, 3. The middle compartment comes with an additional slip pocket, and the back compartment comes with an additional zippered pocket. So there's definitely lots of organization available here. And there's also a gold Bally International branding plaque there. This is a smooth leather for this black area, so you do want to be a little bit careful, not completely baby the bag, but just to avoid scratches. Same with the strap, it is a smooth leather. But if you guys know me, I'm really not careful with my bags, and I haven't been particularly careful with it, and I haven't gotten any scratches yet, but I can see how it can get scratched because it is a smooth leather. And best of all, I got this bag for like $80 US, grade A vintage condition. What a reasonable price that is for a vintage designer pre-loved bag. Can't beat these prices. Now this red bag I think was a very rare find for vintage Bally. This one looks like the vintage Mini Kelly, but the rare one with the long shoulder strap that is going for like $40,000 on the pre-loved market. Like that is just crazy, those prices. That is like the price of a car. So I'm never going to be buying that bag. But when I saw this, I was amazed. I was like, oh my God, Bally make the same sort of bag. It also has feet, which I love. This one also comes with a back pocket. The Hermes one does not come with a back pocket. And not only that, it swivels here at the base, like 360 degrees. So the strap swivels there. It's not detachable, but it is adjustable. You can see here it's got these adjustment studs. So you could do like a longer shoulder. I can also get this crossbody as a short crossbody, or you could do a short shoulder, which the Hermes bag can't do. Now this one was not in as good vintage condition. So this was like a B/C, because you can see that the strap there, the hole, it's got a lot of wear where the hole is there. So I try not to do any adjustments because I don't want that to rip any further. I don't know if you can see there, but this is really just hanging on by thread. So that's kind of, got to be careful about that. Branding wise, it doesn't have any branding on the turret or the sangles, but there is branding here where the strap attaches. There's a B on the hardware there. So you open her up. I have my bag organizer currently in there, so let's just take that out. So you get one main compartment, but there is a slip pocket and a zippered pocket there. So I think that's really handy. Put my bag and organizer back in. And again, this bag will just stand up on its own, which is a feature that I love, love, love. Let me know, are you like me and you just love bags that can stand up on their own? It's like a weird fetish I have. So this bag was $130 US, so about 200 Australian dollars. And that's bearing in mind, this is a B/C condition on the vintage market. Now this is my black Mini Kelly style bag from Bally. This is actually a 22 centimeter. Both of these are about 22 centimeters, which makes this a little bit bigger than the Hermes Mini Kelly, which is roughly a 20 centimeter bag. So this one comes with a pretty decent length top handle, so you can easily grab it or wear it on the crook of the arm. And it comes with padlock, clochette, with keys, but it did not come with an original strap. It actually came with an unoriginal strap or an aftermarket strap, which turned out to be way too long for me. So I removed that and just put on one of the existing straps I had at home. Now this bag was in grade A condition, and this was $300 US at the time, which is about 500 Australian dollars. There is a little bit of branding on the hardware there. I don't know if you can see here on this sangle, it says Bally or Bally, but not on any of these other locations. So this one does not have a back pocket. The 25 centimeter one from this brand does, but this is the 22 centimeter. And also they have bigger ones like 28 centimeters. They also do not have back pockets. So if you see a back pocket one from this brand, you're mostly looking at a 25 centimeter one. And there's also feet on the bottom too. Love feet. And if we open her up, once again, I do have a bag organizer in there. So I'm just going to take that out. So inside is one main compartment, but there is also a slip pocket and a zippered pocket, which is the same configuration as the red one I just showed you. But I just like to use a bag organizer in there. So this one says Bally International, made in Italy, in this hot stamping here. Being a crossbody girl, I like to wear this one crossbody with my aftermarket strap. So the box calf leather on this one is pretty good condition because this is grade A. This one is pretty worn out, but still, compared to other vintage bags, it's still not bad at all. And you do have to, in general, be a bit careful with box leather in terms of like it can scratch. But if you do scratch it, it is possible to buff it out, which is something I did do with this bag because I gave it a good gnarly scratch because I had dropped it from high up and it scraped across the corner of something on its way down. And luckily, Julie from here on YouTube taught me how to do the burnishing technique via email, and I was able to buff out most of the scratch. So big thanks to Julie. You really saved me that day. I really appreciate it. So guys, don't fret if that ever happens to you. If you look up how to do burnishing, you can buff out scratches. Maybe not 100%, but you can get most of it out. So tell me guys, which bag was your favorite out of this collection? Some days for me, it's the black Kelly style. Some days for me, it's the red Kelly style. And actually, I am looking to buy this mock croc one, but the price is just too high, so I'm holding off and I am on a no buy. So let me know, would you consider buying a vintage Bally bag? Or if you already own a vintage Bally bag, and tell me which bag it is that's on your mind or that's already in your collection. So guys, if you are looking for a luxury brand that is mostly leather that you want to collect, look no further than Bally or Bally on the pre-love market. It's a new brand that you can explore, especially if you want to keep to a limited budget that's lower than the other brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes. Give this brand a browse and see if you can find anything you like. And if you do buy something, let me know in the comment section. Now, if you guys haven't already seen, I show you 5 seriously underrated and not talked about Hermes bags from the vintage market, which I'll leave here. And if you haven't seen my 4 handbag collection of beautiful whites, browns, blacks, and dark colors, I'm gonna leave that one here.